You real deaf, I'm gonna put you on stage. Why don't you do this part right here? Hold on for me one more time here.
What part?
Yeah, just take that right there. Try to act like my man. Right here. Do this for me one more time.
It's your brother Johnny. Welcome y'all to the event feature of Y'all. Take time away and travel your galaxy. Cut off positions you intend to take. When you return, it's tragedy. Weaken the wicked with a well-placed stone. No need to fortify. My abyss absorbs your home, your zone, your clones, where you roam, and your brightness, and your robots who appear in my likeness. All praise to His Highness. Melt your King Midas, assemble troops like Titus. Older than my dust, our rust is reformed into the dust to which sons are born. So ill, you older than liquefies. Mind Jim, watch Loki dematerialize, spiritualize the earth to crush flatbreads. Locks of death is what the crap says. They don't know how old they got con to shave you short. Oh, what a saving sport. Word into your dimension sport. Come find out why I'm TK. Telekinesis thesis. Is out in this way, the truth and the life in my sight. Build altars and you star light. Demolish altars who want to fight. They bow before my lock as a dot. He warned me of sorcerer cops who beard chop and sell poison crops. Watch, I kill my own self before the heart. My degree is enterprise chart. Enter eyes like gleam off a sword. Set on fire, you're my Ali Lord. Sun Tzu gave you that. They funded the map over ravines down the creek. Horses extreme, Nordic meat has a woolly coat. Saw jab fight, taught him to throw a rope. Too many drown and looks lose hope. I realize I'm sober. My self-knower is a soldier. He told me he is the torch, smolder. He'll read the field and do it backwards. That is, reap the field and smolder the torch is he who told. Y'all crash like Steve McQueen. Lift the fifth on your money team. Killer priest, traverse dreams. Sniper warnings of killer bees. Oh, about that situation. Switching hand placement. Grandma, since ancient, she gives thanks and tell you about Joseph. Told them to wait outside of this. Your octopus gotta be about father business. Share it as the meek shall inherit. Cats didn't listen when I told them I prepare it. Roots of the swift chariot. Elisha marriage. Chock full of despair. And when Jah returned, he dipped water and burned. My time frames have sharp corners. That stab box hands and joiners. Corners at the board show examples to the students. Orcas in the hordes forced to swim through sewage. Goddamn, your words are challenging. Wearing gifts, you was lavishing, looking dashing as the crowd's grabbing. Rope chains, bangles, and body kits. Hoodies with rose gold zips. Woolly butter, leather matching gloves. Women on the tether cause she loves. Bless y'all who can make the journey. Guarded glowing, ask your attorney. Servants with broke heads on journeys. Youth and pre-sales learning. Desire burning as elders churning. Then she give you a bit to take. See how the hard work put a shine to your face. Far from the wrath of grace, or the Parsi hate, or the Essene face. End up in a mean gene place. From heights of you a major gift. Y'all more confused than fans of Taylor Swift. Time to time, take a slip. Show how much you know when I'm found relaxed in a gun or bungalow. Sister bro, oh.
I don't believe these people. They fronting on me after all the business I done gave them. You know what I'm saying?
Look, sneaker genius, we're over here trying to rehearse.
Rehearse?
Yes.
Why don't you put a little rap in it like my man did?
Time's at hand, exposed scorps from the sand. We rule the land and it's sprout great food. Nobody wants to lose, nor is it something you choose. The niggas be on Tom Cruise. Some whack actors who promote bachelors, not even listening when I ask you. Take lessons from the older rap groups. My meditations rock the nations. Hurt your stomach like the smell of bacon. Out with a mason and eat up they snakes. Seem too easy and you go astray. How much time do we have to wait to pray before the hunger pains lead the way? See Kana burn his own face. That's what you get when holiness misplaced. Duck face devils claim pyramids where octagons get eaten like squid. Know where I live, where Pegasus is. Rest the mist when the bones break. Slow taste like Bueller in case. Nymphs hate my blade break. Put you to the burning gate. Alive and well, living action you fail. Smooth as rails, especially when him you finish. My rhyme scheme is called Do Not Diminish. While youth remain timid, sandbar to sandlot. Football stars caught. Mozart candy, red knot. Change colors under warm water. Bathtub, she used expensive scrub for daughters. Catch you like the last pass. Snagged on grass, had to move fast in the face of the siren's blast. Yet sit here in this task. Round up mutants like Boulevard trash. same date. Do not crash. Once you down like corned beef hash. Hurdlers work up to task. Ask share about math. Expect response craft. Understanding surpass. Faith in Yahweh. First to last. Expose heathens like Prince and Chat. What up, Nap?
Ooh, shit. It's your boy Killer B, the Witch Finder General. You got a witch, I'll burn their ass up. Shit, we got Willie Grist and Shamiyam on the panel today.
Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. The Killer B coming back at your ass.
Live and direct. Goddamn. Shit.
1-800-273-8255. Hit that dislike button. Tell them why you mad.
Yo, they might have to start giving us a couple of dollars, you know? You know what I'm saying? They can sponsor us and shit. The suicide hotline, yo. For real. If y'all got a problem or something, make sure y'all take that number down. Willie Grist, you want to repeat that number for the people, please?
1-800-273-8255. Hit that dislike button. Tell them why you mad.
Yep.
Yeah, Judah, tell us why you mad. Oh, we know why you mad. You peed on the couch, you dirty bastard. Fuck wrong with you, man?
Yo, that's just facts, yo. That's just crazy, man. When he told us that, he said that nigga be peeing on the couch, he be peeing in his white shoes. Oh man. We gotta get us some medical people on there to tell us the hell what kind of medication he takes. There gotta be some like
Yo, we gotta get either Dragnut because he studies this. He might know a thing or two.
Oh really? Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to those dudes. I know. I don't know all their names.
Yeah. It's Dragnot, I believe that's how you pronounce it. And if he hears this and I mispronounce his name, yo, my bad. But yeah, he's the one that would know anything about this.
That's right. I did saw on his page that stuff. I think he's in the medical position. But yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I was listening to their show today. And so they got a real good show over there. They got a really good show going on over there.
Yeah, also subscribe to the Three Black Heathens, man. That's another great show, man.
Yeah.
You got to get some of those brothers here.
Yeah, man, we're gonna be back on Judah Nazareth ass and shit again tonight, man. We got an old one for y'all. We got a throwback for y'all. Shit, we got a throwback. You know, we on the late night. We give y'all a little late night snack and shit. You know, this is Judah Nazareth taking his normal shots at people and stuff. People are exposing his bullshit. You know, he got to get mad and get out there and do that damage control and stuff. But yeah. On some, you guys got any current events that you want to go over real quick before we jump into it?
Nah, let's just jump right into it, man. This Judah Nazareth character, all he does is lie, makes up BS. Oh, and Judah, if you're listening to this, peace and atheist power to you, fam.
Yeah. You know, you can see here and make some claims too that he doesn't hold to it. So you check this out. Let's go on into this tapes here. That's it. Goddamn Judah Nazareth. Goddamn Judah Nazareth. All right, here we go. Where I'm gonna start off at. We need to start there. That shit, it'll lead right into it.
The penis.
There we go.
And they're like, this is how Israelites supposed to be doing. We've been worshiping Jesus for like 400 years. And I ain't talking about the actual Torah teacher. I'm talking about this image, this Gentile image of the Savior. We've been worshiping that for over 400 plus years, and our condition has not changed. Jesus' penis makes money and mind control. That's why you don't see no one Western groups content.
I want to stop right there. You hear what he's saying?
Yeah, he loves that Jesus penis demon.
Yeah, that he can't keep that type of talk out of his mouth. It's like literally impossible. Like you can't even listen to Judah Nazareth without getting assault, like bombarded with like all that talk, like within like in like 10-second intervals, like every 10 seconds, something like that is gonna fly out of his mouth. But what he's saying, just like what he's doing with us, all the claims that we made, he won't address them. Why? If he addresses them, he's gonna get nuked out of here because he can't address them. He won't take a debate with any of us. Me, Chris Harris, the mod, any of us. Amber, he won't take a debate with none of us.
Wait. He won't even take a debate with Amber, and he says, oh, she don't know nothing about the Torah, but he's not going to debate her. That sounds real suspect, my dude.
Yup. Real suspect. And it's like, it's the foolishness that he tells on himself. And like these cult leaders, they tell you what they're doing because they're laughing at you. Just for following them, they're laughing at you. Because you're there to suit their purpose. That's the only purpose you're there. All your study groups, all your little gurus, all your teachers, your so-called master teachers, just go for the Kemetic societies. Just go for all those different groups out there. So-called esoteric knowledge. People that want to study the Hinduism, Sanskrit, and all that stuff. You got your gurus.
Your yogis, all that.
Yep. Your teachers.
Wait, but
they supposed to bring you out of ignorance. That's the definition of a teacher. Or a guru, or whatever you want to call it. That's the definition of it. They're supposed to bring you out of darkness, out of ignorance.
Yo, real quick, Killer B. Judah Nazareth said this claim, and he's got to address it. He said, oh, I'm teaching the Torah, but these guys are saying that it's witchcraft. Bring out that video again. Yes, you can use witchcraft in the Torah. You can use it for that. It's possible. You do it yourself, Judah, you damn bastard. You can even use all the books of the Psalms for witchcraft. Hell, you even use Deuteronomy 13. Like, how the hell did you do that? That's impressive. A book that says, don't practice witchcraft, and you use it for that. I gotta give you props, though, for that. That's kind of amazing right there. You're a ballsy guy.
You got that right, bro. You got that right. Got that right. I just want to throw up a picture real quick before we continue on in this. Just real quick. I just want the people to see it here. They say, oh, that's it. Like a witch will run away if they say Yahweh. Or like, know me, or they see the name Yahweh, they run away and hide. No, hell no. They be using that shit right in their shit. Michael, Raphael, who you think they do with inside those pentagrams? Who you think they calling on?
Yeah, they also call on the Most High because, hey, sorcery has many deep levels. It says good and evil. Magic isn't just one-sided. When people think of magic, they automatically assume dark, devil, magic, occultism, blood sacrifice, thaumaturgy, whatever, necromancy. Nah, magic is a gray area, unfortunately, but that's how it is.
Look what I got up on the screen there.
Well, holy hell, right there. This, that's Aramaic, I believe. That says Yahweh or the Most High's name.
See that Ouroboros?
Yeah.
It don't make
the Ouroboros. Yeah, that's the most sacred symbology in all witchcraft circles and sorcery. And for sorcerers, that's like your bread and butter.
Your bread and butter. Thank you. Thank you. Got your cubes up there and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You got your skulls, you got your pyramids.
Yep. Unbelievable. Unreal. But yeah, let's make some more of this taste. It's not long. I got a short one. I just want to do a short one tonight. And stuff before we throw out. So I just want to throw this one out. I was like, I could use this. Okay. Shit. Where I got two. Oh, yeah, right here.
Against anybody for anything, because they know if they get washed up, that the followers are going to leave. They're going to snap out of the mind control, and that's less money and less mind control.
Hear that?
We have brothers who are taught the Israelite community as a whole. They'll be like, so wait a minute, you got this where it's Sabbath, and I'm trying to keep my tongue, keep my tongue under control. But like, bruh, this is like horrible. Like if the Muslim community were to look at the Israelite community as a whole, they would be like, so wait a minute, you got this small percentage of dudes who are keeping the Torah and trying to preserve it and guard it, and then you got majority of everybody else up there worshiping the penis, bro. And they're like trying to teach that this is how Israelites supposed to be doing. We've been worshiping Jesus for like 400 years. And I ain't talking about the actual Torah teacher. I'm talking about this image, this Gentile image of the Savior. We've been worshiping that for over 400 plus years, and our condition has not changed.
Nope. It sure ain't gonna change. It's not gonna change. It's not gonna change. I want to know what all of your teachers you supposed to gain the potential of your teacher. You supposed to gain all the things that this person, your teacher, has gained from his wisdom and knowledge. You supposed to gain all of this stuff. That's his purpose for teaching. That's his purpose of being a guru. Or bringing you out of ignorance. He's supposed to possess these things that he says that he's teaching you. But when you have people that's telling you that he possesses this Torah, this sacred book, the Torah, and that the Most High God, Yahweh of the Torah, gave him this wisdom and this knowledge and instruction on how to teach the Torah. And then you see him live another way contrary of what he's teaching, of the outcome of what that's supposed to be of what he's teaching and what you're supposed to learn from him. He's not even possessing it. So how he's going to teach you to possess it?
That's a good answer. If you learn from your master teacher, and your master teacher turns out to be a buffoon, you're going to be a buffoon yourself.
Exactly. And they sit there, they hang around, they ride up under them. This is my teacher. I learned from you and stuff. So what has he produced? What have you gained? How has your life prospered from his teachings? Explain that to me. What things have he possessed? This is how you got the young boys today and shit. They don't want to hear. Some people look at it like kind of like sideways and shit, but in the way he kind of right, like it's like shit. Nigga, how the fuck you gonna tell me? Like what the fuck you doing? How you gonna tell me how to do some shit? Why you ain't doing it? Let's continue.
I just got a question real quick.
Go ahead, Willie Grist. Go ahead. Lay it on us.
If the white man is such the devil,
goddamn white man's goddamn devil.
How are you going to sit there and tell the white man that you can come you're the only one that can come into the temple with me. You're coming with me. Who are you to tell that man that he can come with you? Are you God now? You're God? You're Yahweh? You're a messenger of Yahweh now? And everybody around you isn't sitting there telling you something? This is your doctrine. Like, how do you explain it? Like, how do you explain that? That's just like if Killer's sitting there telling me about his doctrine, and his doctrine sit there and condemns me to hell because of the color of my skin. But he turns around and sit there and say, "But Willie, don't worry about it. You're coming with me, though. I'm gonna when we get to the pearly gates, I'm gonna talk to Yahweh, and you're gonna get in."
I'm gonna make you're gonna be my slave. Don't worry about it. You're gonna be my slave. I take care of you. I won't beat on you. That what brothers used to say back in the day.
But I don't understand how everybody around him isn't sitting there saying, like, no, tell that man the truth. Tell him that he's not coming in, and kick him off the edge. Get him off the channel. What are you doing? That's not what we teach over here. That's not what this is.
That man.
That's the only thing I had to say.
Yep. Thank you, Willie Grist, for that one.
It make no sense to me.
Bro, let's continue here. Peace to the chat, whoever's watching. Make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. Share and subscribe. See you guys.
Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Killer B, Witch Finder General, burning them up. Burn that old Witch Judah nasty off here.
I see we got damn. Chat flowing. All right. Damn, Yaquad and Basil. Y'all talking about, dude. Hey, go feed me. What y'all talking about? Exactly. Teachers should be judged on how many they have finished teaching. Not still teaching. Thank you. Very good, Yaquad. Dwight man loves opioids and shit. So low, man. Dwight man loves opioids and shit. Slow. Slow to Basil. Lala, yes, that's Rosicrucian. 7 stars. Yo, from that picture. Yep.
Oh, and Judah, by the way, like, since I used to be a sorcerer and all that, the knife is not about no freaking salvation or whatever the fuck you're talking about. That's an Ouroboros, what we would like to have called the shield, or not the shield actually. It's just the figure of gates. The knife gate of hell, all of that, that's paganism.
New Haven, Connecticut, where Yale is, it's called the City of 9 Gates. The city in 9 squares. Nah, yeah, like the what do you call it? The magic square.
Yeah, the 9 squares, or the 9 inner gates, or the 9 circles.
Yeah. Yep.
Or the number of duality, because the number 9 is just a 6 upside down. That's what all magic is about: duality, balance. The female energy and the masculine energy. Science versus magic. 2 polar opposite ends. Protons and neutrons.
See?
Everything like that. Water and fire, earth and wind. Everything that collides with each other and then brings in balance. That's what the knife is.
Yo, Yaquan is crazy. We're never that good when I try to get high off. So much for white people loving opioids. Yep, that's a good thing, bro.
Yeah, and you ever notice the baby is in the womb for 9 months?
Yeah.
Signifying each is an apparel of 3. 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9. But then you get the other 3. which you get 12. It's a balancing system.
Wow, that's interesting.
And then he wants to talk about, oh, there is no such thing in the Torah as the number 10th. Well, 10th is just the figurative of a new beginning. Ninth is eighth is perfection, ninth is destruction, and 10th is the rebirth or the Ouroboros.
Oh, so also, yeah, you're right, because the Ouroboros means like a new life or regeneration. Oh,
yeah, life, death, and rebirth.
Holy shit.
So ninth is just destruction and chaos. So wait a minute, Judah, you're causing all this chaos and everything because he does love to end destruction, because all your words are like venom. You poison people. You love chaos and destruction. I mean, it makes sense when you're worshiping the god of destruction, the god of chaos. I mean, I could totally see it.
I read one of Nagy's writings today from his Scribe account. Nagy's a really good writer. I gotta give him that. He did like a little essay, I guess you could call it, on there's some other person, I guess, from those weird comic boards and stuff like he be on, called Mother 9, Horse Eyes 9, something 9 or something. It's like some weirdo person that would like comment on just like random boards and stuff, and that people like started like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. It's also Horus and all that. The knife is also symbolic of Horus, Pan, and Baphomet. Yeah. Ironic.
And they said it was like mother, and that was Nagy was saying. I don't know if that was Nagy, like his own personal words that he was talking about, or the thing that he was talking about, like what they called it, but it was called mother, like that what they call God, mother, and like it was just some other like shit tied in with it and stuff. It's a good article and shit. It's a really good article. I wish he wrote more on it and stuff. It was interesting how he was talking about it. And he was bringing up like Kali. I think Kali is like a god of destruction too, right? In Hinduism.
Yeah. There's lots of gods of destruction and chaos. But notice how Judah always talks about Hinduism. Like, okay, what do you know about Hinduism? What do you know about yogi and all that? What do you know about the ninth gates or the eighth gates of chakra? The roots and all that. Because you seem to say something. Okay, what do you know about it? Don't just speak out of your ass.
That what he likes to do. He'll mention something and then say whatever. Well, you know, and that leads it up to your interpretation of what he's talking about. So he doesn't even have to know about what he's talking about. Or if he doesn't want somebody to catch on to something, he'll say whatever. Like, you know what I mean? And then you can't pinpoint it on him saying you said this or said that. Because now he left it up to your interpretation of what he's talking about. And it makes him look like he's knowing something, but in actuality, he's not saying shit. A lot of cult leaders do that all the time. They do that a lot, like on radio and TV and stuff. People will be speaking and won't be saying shit, but it'll sound deep as fuck. But they won't be saying a damn thing. Exactly.
So, and he also likes to talk about, oh, we're the gods. Okay, what type of gods are you? Gods of chaos? I mean, that's so old class. That's old fashioned now.
He just stole that from 5%ers. He wants to take the selling points out of all these groups and bring them into his own. Like, you know what I mean? Because he's not intelligent enough to come up with anything like on his own. So what he does, he just swagger jacks everybody else's shit and try to mix his own shit with it.
Just like the Greeks then. So wait a minute, Judah, you're a Greek now?
Mm-hmm.
So what? You said you were Elijah, but it turns out you might be Alexander the Greek. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you said, "Oh, we're gonna nuke all these people out." I mean, Alexander was a great person of war. He's a great military leader. So, is that who you are, Jude Nazareth, a Edomite?
It might be. Who knows? That's what Judah Nazareth would say. He probably is. He probably say Edomite. Let's continue with this tape. Oh man. All right, here we go.
And mind control. That's why you don't see no one West groups contending against anybody for anything. Because they know if they get washed up, the followers are going to leave. They're going to snap out of the mind control. And that's less money and less mind control. We have brothers who are Toranites now who are aligned with sicarii 666. You know, a little
Wait,
bit.
pause that for a second. There's an operative word he said,
Go ahead.
or a creed phrase: mind control.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's another funny thing. I mean, Judah, that song, a lot of your songs, that has a lot of heavy implications of mind control. When you play a song over and over and over and over, it gets in your head.
Yep.
It's like an earworm.
That's why people like, yo, I like that song. The song whack as shit. Like, yo, I like that song. Yeah, the nigga already playing it. And it has a catch. Like, you know what I mean? And that thing that catches you, like you have a song, that little phrase or whatever. Man, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Wait, Killer B, you play that song I gave you just a few minutes ago.
Oh, you sent me something.
That's just don't listen to the words, but listen to the beats and the actual rhythm and everything. Just listen to that. Just focus on that. Put your inner mind's eye into that, and you'll see it.
It said it was removed.
It's outspoken words.
It says it's been removed.
Wait, what?
It said it's been removed. Wait, hold on. Can I get it again?
Yeah, you can't find the song? Wow.
Yeah, it says track not found. Josh,
shit.
Josh probably like, fuck that nigga. He took it down.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, I'll give him props, but damn.
Maybe you can find it in his regular in Judah's SoundCloud. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. The beat's not in there?
Nah, he doesn't have it. But that beat is catchy. I'm like, why is it so catchy? I've listened to over 1,000 times. I'm like, oh shit.
Josh, shoot us over that song. You play it on.
But they do that. They took the government took an advertisement company to court for doing that because they were for the advertisement company had big contracts with like Coke, Budweiser, and all these other big time corporations, and it was the music was interjected with subliminal messages for you to when you hear that tune to go out and go purchase that item.
No, but if you've like that song, it actually has a message to it, like the message of the angels and all that, the message of the courts.
You said something earlier that was real interesting. I think when was that? Was that yesterday or this morning or something? You were saying something about the damn, what was it? I forgot what it was.
Who said what?
It was something that it had to do with what you were just talking about. That morning we were talking, and you mentioned it. Oh man, I can't think of what it is. It skipped my mind. But,
the liar?
No, it wasn't the music stuff.
Hmm.
I can't think of what it was. Shit. Share this thing a couple times here.
I mean, music is pretty interesting. Like, it can move you into, like, it's very hypnotic. But that's some deep level of magic that it's hard to get into.
He spoke to the Negi last night about the whole hypnotism thing and dealing with, like, you know what I'm saying, hypnotism and remember how he used to do the live streams and he used to always talk about Get Out, and he'll always have the cup and he'll be stirring the cup, like, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, in the movie?
No, on the live stream.
Huh.
He do it on the live stream. He'll be stirring the cup on the live stream, just like they did in Get Out.
Oh yeah, that's because in Get Out and that's water divination. Water divination, since the human body's made of, I'm not gonna say 70% and just say, oh, this is the accurate numbers around there. I'm not sure the exact number. It's just the actual movement of water. It feels like a vibration under your skin.
Okay.
Like, it's hypnotic. Like, the actual body could probably tell. I'm not sure
Because I know
how it works.
how there's frequency of sound that you can't hear, and how there's frequency or like a frequency of even of light or like stuff that you can't see. You know what I'm saying? Or things that you can't physically touch, like, but it's there. Say like air.
Yeah.
You know what I
Like, here's another thing. Even smoking weed or doing crack or whatever, or
Yeah.
cocaine, you can actually see some weird colors or see into other dimensions.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, like you do with hallucinogenics, say like mushrooms or whatever, DMT, salvia and shit like that. Yeah, you
no,
fucking, your mind is like on some different shit. Like, you know what I mean? You get your senses are more increased. Yeah, your
yeah,
senses are more in tune. They're more than what they normally are. So you experience things that you wouldn't experience in your normal state.
no. Especially if you do weed and you do a lot of it, you do purple, Captain Kush or whatever, Crunch, whatever have you, Loud, Blackberry, Gorilla Noise, This Is Permanent, all those types of weeds that they come out in the streets. Like, that shit is really trippy. And you see colors. Like, when I first started, I was like, yo, I was seeing this purple demon.
God damn. I was like, I tell you, I know the ones that work, but we gotta get that purple gorilla cook shit. Those are the ones that work, well, yeah. Yeah, the mind is bugged out, man. It's like there's a lot of things that people can manipulate and like we don't know. Like when I went to recording school, they had our instructor. Everybody can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, all right. They had an oscillator that changes like frequency of the sound, like it'll make the pitch go really high or really low. It had a big sound system. It had the volume cranked all the way up. So we're hearing like the oscillator with the sine wave going, and the pitch goes up. But then it gets to a certain point in the pitch where our ears you don't perceive it yet. Like it goes out. Like the pitch is so high that it's not audible anymore. So you can't hear it, but your ears are picking it up. You can feel it, but you can't.
Yeah, it's like a dog whistle.
Exactly. The same thing as a dog whistle. And you could have a low frequency that you can't hear too. Just like a lot of people don't realize with headphones and speakers, the best speakers are the ones that have a wider frequency range. So they could pick up more of the frequency. Like if you have something that only stops at a certain amount of hertz or a certain amount of kilohertz. So now if somebody mixed a song and had sound and stuff that were over that frequency, those headphones or those speakers aren't going to broadcast it so you can hear it because it's reached its limit. So it won't actually come out of the speaker or you can hear it or whatever. But
it's the same reason why records are better, is the better thing to listen to music.
Well, records give a totally different. It's actually different. It's hard to explain the difference in the digital and the analog. But the analog has a lot warmer sound to it. Like more recording artists and stuff record the tape for the sound rather than record digitally. You know what I'm saying? When it's all mixed on, it's like analog with the tape has a warmer, better sound to it. And it's a more natural sound. You can totally hear a difference between a CD and a record, or a tape, or a cassette tape. Night and day sounds. And the tapes and the record sounds better to your ears. But yeah, let's get back on this. Yeah, they shot me off for telling us about that. We can have you on and stuff, give us some more information on that stuff too. So let's get back on Judah Nazareth, monkey ass and shit. Okay.
Yeah, he the monkey on the bicycle. That's what his ass is.
The monkey on the bicycle, goddamn. What we got in the chat before I jump up? All right, here we go.
And that's less money and less mind control.
Yep.
We have brothers who are Torah nice now who are aligned with sicarii 666, a little bit ago. They were asking Al-Azhar.
Now he noticed he called him sicarii 666, but all of a sudden Al-Azhar is his boy now.
How quickly the times have changed. I mean, that was like what, 2015. Like I said, this is old school.
Yep.
I remember. It was Shalimar and a bunch of other brothers that were there.
Now, if Al-Azhar says that Judah Nazareth is not a witch no more, I haven't heard it. If he is, why he still congregate with him or visit his show?
Yeah, that's kind of suspect right there.
Now let's go ahead, sir. My bad.
Yeah, because I've noticed Al-Azhar and Judah Nasty, they're talking on Facebook and everything. So I'm like, okay, now you're buddy with him. Like, wasn't too long ago that you slandered his name and then you did a smear campaign calling him. It was a time he even called Al-Azhar a Hamite.
Yeah.
So what's that about, man? Now, he's an Israelite now? Now that you're cool with him? Yeah. So is that it? Like, isn't it funny? Like, Killer B left him, and then now he calls him Fat Terrence with the white parents and all that.
FBI agent.
Yeah.
CIA agent. Ex-con.
Yeah, like
FBI agent.
So wait, Judah, how is Killer B an FBI agent, a CIA agent, and then you said he went to prison? That don't make no sense right there. How is he working for the Bureau and then he's still in jail? Like, explain to me that.
Messages asking for naked pics of his daughter. All at the same time. Yep. Unbelievable.
You guys have just uncovered the conspiracy.
What else am I? I'm something else too. Or some other shit. I'm a couple other things.
Wait, I remember when he said Chris Harris and his hand my team. So wait,
And
Chris
Chris is
Harris
a white
left.
man. And Chris is a white man too. He's
Yeah,
white and he's a white man.
and then he's Jackie Chan or Jet Li or whatever. Okay.
Or yeah.
Wait, and another thing is my age. I'm either 25, 27, 30, 40, pushing up 50. So what? I'm some time deity now? I'm Kronos to you? Okay, Jude and Ezra, build me a pyramid. Build me a temple. I want it in the shape of a pyramid. The same one that you see in Kemet, or if not, in ancient Egypt, the ones in Egypt. Build me the Mayan pyramids and the Aztec ones too.
Because he's supposed to know about the geometry and mathematics.
Yeah. So if I'm this time deity, okay, I'll be your deity, but I want something in return. I want my pyramid build.
Uh-oh. That's it. Hey, you gotta give it to him. He asked. He asked for it. Give him his pyramid. Judah Nasty. Give the man his pyramid. Shit, this thing here.
And Killer B gonna be the high priest there, so you gonna have to give him the offerings.
And I'm gonna make sure everybody got some chili ice.
All I'll do is be burning shit all day. Throw this shit here on the fire. And do you hand it to me? I'm throwing it on the fire.
And I'm gonna make sure everybody got some chili ice.
What? So you gonna get some Antarctic ice or something, Willie Grizz? Because Wishfinder General over here got all that fire.
I'm gonna be burning up glasses of lemonade and shit. Somebody gave me some lemonade, I throw it out. I'm like, nigga, I'm weed and drink, nigga. Oh, my bad. Yup. You burn this shit up. Shit, lemonade kitties for survive around here. Shit, that's just a steam up. Over here burning water, goddamn it. Killer B, goddamn Wishfinder General, keep it hot. Keeping it hot for you. Let's continue with these goddamn tapes and shit. The tapes, goddamn it, the tapes. It's the tapes tonight, goddamn it. It's the goddamn tapes.
Wait, this is episode 9 of the tapes now.
Now, it's 8, ain't it?
8 or 9.
It's 8. It's 8.
If it's 8, then cool. If it the next time we gonna get you another episode of the tapes, Jude Nazareth. Tune in, man. Your favorite number, the number 9.
Yeah, the number 9. The tapes number 9. Yeah, that's gonna be a doozy. Oh, Chicken Wing Judah. Chicken wings. You saw Judah on that video today, those chicken wing arms and shit, talking about he can whip somebody's ass and shit.
Wait, was it on SVDL Live?
Yeah, that
Rockmore?
Yeah, I think support that witch. That goddamn witch on that son of a bitch.
Yeah. I can't believe, man. Man, that show gonna be trash.
Hell yeah, they fucked that show all up. He is not
lying. I can't believe he got 29 dislikes on that video, man.
Damn.
Like, it wasn't even a half hour. God damn, people don't like Judah Nazareth.
Yeah, man, I guess so.
I didn't like that episode, man. I hit that dislike button.
Yup.
That episode was trash. Why you gonna have a trash dialogue with person that's just
it's trash.
gobbledygook?
Yup. You know, me and Moore might have some kind of agenda or some bullshit.
Did you leave a comment and tell them why you mad?
Yeah, I said, man, this sad. This just sad. People are always believing in these weird concepts of God, like it's pantheism. They still believe in.
See, that's how you gotta do it. You gotta hit that dislike button and tell them why you mad. And just for you guys, if you guys need that number, 1-800-273-8255. Jesus loves you.
Let's continue these goddamn tapes. Here we go.
Chief Priest Officer Tackleberry, scriptural questions, and they got kicked out or like called puffed up novices.
Well, let's back it on up.
But these dudes are puffed up novices. Al-Azhar, they're gonna snap out of the mind control, and that's less money and less mind control.
Yep.
We have brothers who are Torah nice now who are
that's why Judah Nazareth won't fuck with us. Because he can't answer none of our questions. He can't contend with us. Why? Because when we wash his ass up, ain't nobody gonna be paying him. What is nobody paying him no mind now?
Good questions.
Hiding from me.
Yo, Judah Nazareth, you still haven't answered my question.
Oh shit.
Why your mama pussy stank?
Let's continue.
Our line was sicarii 666, a little bit ago. They were asking Al-Azhar, Chief Priest Officer Tackleberry, scriptural questions, and they got kicked out or like called puffed up novices. But these
ain't that what happens at Torah nights? Judah nights and the Pips. Ain't that what happened to Judah nights and the Pips? Judy nights and the Pips.
Booty nights. They're the booty nights. They after booty.
He got time over there on the bass and said, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Dudes are puffed up novices.
What?
Al-Azhar don't know the Torah. He
don't know the Torah? Al-Azhar don't know the Torah.
Teach the Torah. You see me talking all this crap. Oh, Judah Nazareth's a witch. He's a witch. He's a witch. He gets this from Kodash.
Now, you see this, people? Judah Nazareth, I mean, even Al-Azhar even know Judah Nazareth a witch.
Wait, he said the word Kodash, so this is 2014 most likely.
Yep, he talking about Kodash. Now you're going to go ahead and talk about Kodash. But he was just buddying up with Kodash just a minute ago. Remember that, right? Barely.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm not going to call Kodash a witch because he's too stupid.
Now listen, pay attention to what he said. He said, I can't even call Kodash a witch because he's too stupid. Right? So Judah is smart enough to be a witch. Now listen to what he says. He tells on himself right here.
He's a buffoon. Like, witches will laugh him out of the covenant. Like you clearly are not qualified to practice witchcraft. Just like he's not qualified to teach the Torah.
See? See that? Right out of his own mouth.
Wait, rewind that because the people they might have missed that altogether. You know how the people is.
It went right over his head. Now listen, y'all. Listen.
And mind control. That's why you don't see no One West groups contending against anybody for anything. Because they know they get washed up. The followers are going to leave.
Witches.
They're going to snap out of the mind control, and that's less money and less mind control. We have brothers who are Torah nice now who are aligned with sicarii 666, a little bit ago.
It's still under mind control.
Al-Azhar, Chief Priest Officer Tackleberry, scriptural questions, and they got kicked out or like called puffed up novices.
Same thing he does.
But these dudes are puffed up novices. Al-Azhar don't know the Torah. He don't even teach the Torah. You see me talking all this crap. Oh, Judah Nazareth's a witch. He's a witch. He's a witch. He gets this from Kodash. I'm not going to call Kodash a witch because he's too stupid. He's a buffoon. Like, witches will laugh him out of the covenant. Like you clearly are not qualified to practice witchcraft. Just like he's not qualified to teach the Torah.
Hear that?
Wait, so Judah says he's qualified to be a witch? No, because that's what it makes it seem
He
like.
said
It,
you would get
it sounds like it.
coven. You would get kicked out of the coven.
Okay, so how does he even know about a covenant? Has he been to a covenant?
Thank you. And what Alon had said recently, that chain, that one pin that he got around his neck, he said you can't get that nowhere. You can't buy that. That is given to you when you're in a coven.
Here's another thing about sorcerers, warlocks, and wizards and all that. The first thing, sorcerers, they use rings and chains like that, Ouroboros and all that.
Right.
Like, you have to have been first a witch or a warlock or whatever, then you branch up upon your own. That's how it worked. There are some times where you can get it if you're smart enough in the markets where you can, but Judah's not like that. Like, I don't see him as that type of guy that could just branch out, get these types of chains, and then just make himself a sorcerer. So there's some people who do magic by themselves.
Right.
But nah, I don't think he's like that. He always needs someone. So where's the covenant? Are you the Temple of the Golden Dawn? What is it, Judah?
His mother Puerto Rican. So I guess his father, he said his father left him. So he was stuck around a bunch of Puerto Ricans and shit. And you know what I know?
Oh shit, whoa. Back that up. All right, I know the people is slow as hell, but can you repeat what his mother is?
Puerto Rican.
Say that one more time.
Puerto Rican. Like how we say it up here. Puerto Rican.
No, chacho, no, yo no soy el negro. Is that what you're saying, Jude Negra?
Puerto Rican.
So, wait a minute. Puerto Ricans, I do know one thing about them. Puerto Ricans and Cubans love to practice the Santeria. Like, that's not even a stereotype. It is the goddamn truth.
That's the fact, Jack. I know that because they ain't nothing but Puerto Ricans out. And there's one of the Bonita, how you say that shit? Botanicas. Botanicas, it used to be like on every goddamn corner in the Puerto Rican neighborhood. They still be finding people houses that got dead chickens hanging from the telephone poles and shit.
Yeah. Cubans love that Santeria too, man.
No, I'm keep it real. I'm gonna find this article. Y'all think I'm playing this shit about this shit? These goddamn. Go ahead, continue on. I'm gonna get this article real quick.
Like it's kind of. I mean, now it all makes sense, Judah. So now I understand why you're such into witchcraft. It's in there is this one thing you should know. It kind of does pass down genetically. The whole witch gene or the warlock and all that does get passed down.
Yep.
So his mother was probably into it.
What he wants to do is he wants to open up a gay Christian Torah-based cult that practices witchcraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's called sex magic, so that's kind of another thing. You're practicing all types.
No. I don't think you heard me correctly. What he wants to do is he wants to open up a gay Christian Torah-based cult that practices witchcraft.
That's why he get down with Orthodox more.
And that covers all his bases.
That's why he got Hadassah in there.
Yep. And you know she Haitian. She claims she Haitian.
Hmm.
Yep. It is what it is. And that's what it is. Check this out. Let me read this article for you. I think I'm playing this shit about these goddamn Puerto Ricans. Connecticut Santeria priest wanted in Massachusetts human remain theft. Had skull bones in apartment. A Santeria priest accused of stealing human remains from a Massachusetts mausoleum was arrested as a fugitive from justice in Connecticut, where investors found human skulls, bones, and bloody altars in his apartment, according to police. Police arrested Felix Cuba Diago, 40, of a known drug investigation Tuesday. Diago is the second Santeria priest in Connecticut accused of stealing human remains in Massachusetts, although it's unclear if the case are connected. The Viacline's unit and FBI searched Diago's apartment after receiving information he was selling heroin and prescription pills from his residence. Diago was wanted in a parallel investigation out of Worcester. Well, he accused of breaking into a 112-year-old mausoleum. Police said the casket had been removed and forced open. Bodies were also taken out, but police said small bones were left behind. He was charged as a fugitive from justice. It is not clear he's an attorney, blah, blah, blah. Police said Diago was reported to be a high priest of the Santeria religion, was keeping the remains of humans and roosters in his basement. Santeria is an Afro-Cuban religion developed from the beliefs and customs of the Yoruba people and incorporates some elements of the Catholic religion. I heard a bunch of witchcraft stuff going on. Josh Colon, Diago's neighbor, told Connecticut. Neighbors largely in Puerto Rico and West Indies, where Santeria is practiced, believed Delgado was involved in the dark arts and were afraid to complain for fear he would curse them. It's spooky that it's right next door. According to police, investigators found 2 human skulls and a long bone in Diago's basement that were configured in a Palo Yambe type altar, which is a subculture within the Santeria religion. Palo Yambe is like almost like necromancy. They discovered carved figurines, candles, antlers, flowers, miniature coffins, rum, religious statues, carcasses of chickens strewn about his basement. Chalk drawings of symbols like stars and moons and skulls were observed on the cellar floor. Bridgeport police seized the remains, which were taken to the official chief medical examiner. Worcester police obtained the warrant, and Dallos charged him with 8 counts of body disinterment. Police were holding him in custody on the $125,000 bond, pending extradition or whatever. A former Santeria priest, Amar Medina, was charged after police found bones in his Hartford apartment. Authorities said Medina stole the bones from a mausoleum in Worcester Cemetery. Yeah, shit's crazy. It's some wild ass shit. So that shit runs rampant in the Puerto Rican community. There's also an image that was on here, the dude's basement. Yeah, throw this up here.
Yeah, that's why he says, I control you, Rob Rack. You have a demon on you. That's the sign of a warlock right there.
Yeah. And they tell you things like, oh, I'll have your soul in a coffin. Know what I mean? Like they'll want to like even like there's some people, and you gotta be careful too. People be like, oh, why you don't show your face? Know what I mean? A lot of people that deal with shit, they can do stuff with stuff like that. Know what I mean? With your pictures or something that's from you or some shit. Like, know what I mean? They don't need much of you. They don't need much.
Yeah, no, they don't.
They don't need much at all. But I'll show this picture here.
Man, but Judah always constantly lies. That's another sign of a warlock. Cover up your tracks.
Yeah. Constantly covered up his tracks. Constantly trying to cover up those tracks. Boy.
Yeah, he said, I'm using the Torah as a force. Okay, like, that's another thing. Words. And every spell that you cast, like, there's some TV shows they tell you, and occult TV shows like that. Every spell that either backfires or everything, it's either because there was an operative word. Like, you have to hear the actual incantation, and then that's how it's cast.
Huh. So it's more of an intent thing.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
You have to do it perfectly.
From what I've seen too, yeah, it's more of an intent thing. If you guys can see this is the guy and what they had in his basement.
Hot damn, that looks like some necromancy.
Yup. Like, this is very common out here. Very common. You see a lot of Puerto Rican chicks and stuff that be wearing all white or be wearing like those Israelite Mitri hats. They're like the like a shard that Mighty Hebrew be wearing.
Yeah.
You see the chicks that be wearing. I mean, they be fine. They be fine as Puerto Rican chicks and shit. Willie Grist know what I'm talking about. And they be wearing all that white shit. They be wearing all white. There's like, that's some ritual. They have to wear all white for like a year.
Wait.
Yeah.
Remember, he said white and purity and Lebanon or whatever he said, the Hebrew words. But you also have to understand, magic is based on two things. Either you can wear black or you can wear white. It doesn't really matter. So he says, where's your linens and all that?
Yep.
And I look at what he has when he covers up his linens and all that. It's usually black.
Yeah.
And he says the word for black is kashak, or ignorant, or dark, or whatever he likes to say it is. Well, Judah, it turns out you're black. You're kashak. You're ignorant. You're a miscreant, a misfit, and a bastard.
Bastard. Let's take you out with his damn tape. Oh, these niggas and shit. Wait, close it. Yeah. All right. Goddamn tapes.
He's in the land of Nod. He's in the land of wandering. He's like Cain, right? He's just wandering about aimlessly, no direction, right? Nobody will have him. He can't go here. He can't go there. He can't do it. No one will take him. You think Al-Azhar is going to bring Kodash into his group? And remember, Quanah Lawa or Quaduk was the first and main one to say Al-Azhar and all of them are idolaters, Masons, and don't deserve to know the temple tabernacle teachings. Now,
why you say you taught Al-Azhar the temple tabernacle teachings, and Al-Azhar is teaching them now?
So he sort of like come behind the scene and put a battery in Al-Azhar's back and give him that gas, so Al-Azhar can make his whack video trying to like persuade everyone out there that I'm teaching witchcraft when all you ever see me with is the Torah.
Yeah.
Part of this shit,
you could say you're using the Torah for witchcraft, sorcery, and fuckery.
This hoodoo priest, all they use is the Bible. They use the Bible.
Yeah, voodoo priests, hoodoo priests, shamans, whatever. They love to go to the so-called Old Testament. They love to go to the Book of Psalms as one of the most favorites for any practitioner of dark arts or magic, whatever. So don't give me that bullshit that the Torah doesn't line up with sorcery.
The mind control, just like what he said. And they won't debate you on it because that means they'll lose the mind control from the people. The spell will be broken. Like I said, when I broke the spell and shit, that shit was like real. That shit was real as fuck. I was feeling like what Trey Tell said. I mean, in aisle 3.
He in aisle 3 in the coffin. I'm in the 33rd degree, Ock.
I made it.
And I pulled out of the coffin. Willie Grits will tell you too, man. He's in the 3rd degree right now.
Yep, the 3 stretch, boy. The 3 stretch of bacon, boy. You best believe it. You best believe it. Ain't that right, Willie Grits? Willie Grits fell asleep on our ass.
Goddamn Willie Grits.
Goddamn Willie Grits. Let's continue with the goddamn tape.
Pork and bean and hot dogs.
Oh yep. That's a white folk meal for champions. That's the white man afternoon Wheaties. Let's continue this shit.
Bruh, like hockey, literally you are being swayed with witchcraft, Israel. You're being swayed with it. Somebody was like, I don't see the difference between sicarii 666 and GMS. And I'm like, there is no difference. sicarii 666 is nothing but diet GMS. That's all. Diet GMS. They have less members. There's like 4 prominent members that you know. Rabadia, Hakab, the government federal agent, Al-Azhar. Who's the 4th? Oh, maybe it's 3.
Tazma.
Tazma.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tazma. We don't even know that. We
ended right there. The man is telling you. The man's telling you what it is. And y'all dumb fools and sit there and listen to him like that shit, like he teaching y'all some shit. And they ain't teaching you nothing. None of these leaders, so-called wannabe leaders or so-called teachers, ain't teaching y'all shit. Ask them what they teaching has done for them. Ask the fruits of their labor. Ask to see the fruits of their labor. Where are your fruits at? Who's the people that you have brought to your level? That's what a guru is supposed to do. A guru was supposed to bring the people to his level and beyond. Where are they at?
Finally, the student has become better than the master.
That's where you're supposed to go.
The student has surpassed the master.
But these niggas, they're not teaching nothing for nobody to do nothing. They're not teaching shit. Because we're the fruit of their labor. Y'all niggas been sitting there and listening to Polite for goddamn fucking 10 years. What you gain from it? Have you got the Polite's potential? What y'all see Polite does and all that shit? Have you gotten there yet?
Have you danced with them trannies too?
No, because it don't exist. Because it don't exist for him either.
Wait, but he did dance with them trannies though. He did do that.
Yo, remember that? That was some wild shit, yo. Them niggas called that nigga Locky. That nigga was taking the goddamn posing with the tranny and shit, leaned up on the car and everything. I was like, goddamn.
Goddamn cousin Polite.
And when they had got arrested, remember they arrested him and his wife at the Hood Western Union.
Yeah, I remember that.
Now y'all go back and watch this, yo. I exposed that shit. Nobody caught that shit, and nobody still ain't say nothing on that shit, bro. If y'all ever hear it, I'm the one that said it first. If you look at that video, when you see the offer, those are fake police cars. Anybody could do. I do like that type of work. So anybody can make a vinyl police like logo and stick it on the side of a car. There weren't any real sirens. I mean, real like police lights. Right? Anybody could buy what they had. And now, when you see the policeman, the camera shows a cop, and you see the cop's holster for his gun. There's no firearm in the holster. Then you see the officer's hands. There's no firearm in his hands. So where is the officer's firearm?
In the jail pocket.
What you said?
I said in the jail pocket.
In the jail pocket?
In Judah's jail pocket.
Yo, you stupid. Yo, you stupid for that shit. That went over a lot of people's heads and shit. That shit went over a whole bunch of people's heads and shit. That shit caught me off guard at first, too. You stupid. You stupid for that. But yeah, man, like that shit's real, though. That's just real shit. That shit was fake as a motherfucker. Then they went out there and had that fake ass fucking conference out there in front of the police station and shit.
Freeze, Judah. Put your hands up. Ooh.
And there was nobody there. They had that other fraud ass nigga, that Malik Zulu Sabaz ass nigga. Fake ass Malcolm X fucking Denzel Washington ass nigga. That nigga want to be Malcolm X and Denzel all at the same time. Some phony ass shit. Got some Zapara up in here. What else, Zapara? Yeah, yo. But shit. It's crazy, ridiculous ass shit. And these people keep falling it for it. And they tell you what they doing. They telling this shit to you. They'll do it right in your face. Look what Tahar said. Yeah, you send us this goddamn tithes money. And we're going to do what the fuck we want to do with that tithes money too, nigga. Fuck y'all little niggas. Y'all better have your tithes in next week too. Or the Most High going to kill your ass, nigga. And be dead serious. Y'all seen him in the video? Said we do what we want to do with the money. And we ain't got to tell what we do.
Whoa. Speaking of Tahar, he sleeps, he lives in Sleepy Hollows. Notice what I said there.
Oh, yeah. Tahar does live in Sleepy Hollow. He does. He lives in Sleepy Hollow.
Isn't that funny? That's a really expensive neighborhood, isn't it?
Yeah, that's out in the woods. That's in the sticks. So, like, you can't even get a house unless that shit, like, probably like 5-6 acres. You can't even, like, get a house unless that shit's out.
Yeah, isn't that funny? Like, you remember the story of the Headless Horseman and all that?
Yeah, yep, that's from there.
Yeah, that's
England. Of course, I know about that shit. I was like, you know about it. I was like, damn, how do you know about Sleepy Hollow? I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, like the whole Salem witchcraft, witch trials and all that.
Yep.
Like, it's kind of funny that these Hebrew Israelite camps live in these places where there's a lot of shady shit that went down and a lot of occult practices happened.
Yeah. Like, even in Massachusetts. Like, there was Hebrew GMS is one of their satellite groups for, like, in Mass. Like, besides, like, New York and Connecticut, like, they were in Massachusetts for a little while, too. I believe.
Hell, even New Orleans, that's a haven for voodoo right there. Yep. That's the voodoo capital of America.
And the reason I mentioned Massachusetts, too, because Massachusetts has a lot of Cape Verdeans. And a lot of those Cape Verdeans and stuff, they deal with a lot of that shit. Yep.
Yeah. Hell, even here in Miami, we got cocaine. Now, think about that. This city, like Miami Beach and all that,
Yeah.
that was built on cocaine money.
Yeah. Yep.
And there's some Hebrews like him there too.
Because that coke coming out of Cuba and all that shit, how you think that shit was getting here, nigga? They was doing no rituals, niggas, to get that shit over here safe. The motherfuckers was killing some chicken, goats, all that shit.
Yeah, and then used in Mexico.
Deal with that. A lot of drug lords deal with witchcraft.
Yeah.
They got one out here, right? Willie Grit know what I'm talking about and shit. That motherfucker had like 5 million. That nigga, like, they found like 5 million in that nigga crib. And they had a room in there that was all devoted to like witchcraft. It had the big pentagram on the floor. It was an all black room. It had big pentagram painted on the floor and everything. Lava Ka from IUIC. He was in the game and shit. Because he Haitian and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was out there and shit, like getting it. And he was dealing with witchcraft, like voodoo or whatever and shit. And he caught a case. And that motherfucker prayed and shit and started dealing with the Most High. That's how he got out of that shit. If you go look at the video, they're fake police officers to Zapara. Go find the video where Brother Polite gets arrested and stuff. And all you have to do is look at the officers and look at the cars. You can tell they're not real. They're not real. But yeah, that's just crazy. It's wild stuff.
Yeah, man. Do you see Blue Israelites? They're dealing with some heavy witchcraft, man. Like a bunch of the areas that they go out in the highways and the byways. That's where a lot of stuff went down.
Y'all did bells on motherfuckers. Real talk.
Hell, even in Miami Beach, there's a few. You can't even hit a rock without figuring out who died there and who got shot there in the 80s. People was dropping left to right.
Yeah. Those goddamn Cuban cigars. Now they're smoking them damn cigars. They blowing them shits on them damn idols too. Right along with that shit. Right along with that shit. I forgot what the hell I was supposed to look up. Oh yeah. I know what I was looking up. It's a biker jacket. I want to show y'all something and shit. You remember the biker gang? That
Recall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. He's still in that biker gang, ain't he?
Yup. And there was a picture that they had with him, and there was another dude that looks just like Ralamla. Nobody said anything about it, but it looks identical. It looked like it could be his twin fucking brother, like dead ass. Like it looked like it could be his like twin brother. Let me see if I can find the picture of the biker jacket. Well, the gang. The gang was the shit. I'm thinking the name of the damn gang. I'm trying to find the video that got it in there. But I want to show y'all something. Tell you what this how I like these Crips and Blood gangs deal with all that witchcraft shit too. I'm gonna show you what these damn Israelite motherfuckers do. Same goddamn shit. Oh, biker. Hope I can. So if I can't find it quick, I'll skip it. Oh, this is a video.
Hit that dislike button. Tell them why you mad.
Tell them why you mad, son.
Like, you guys are just assholes. Okay, oh yeah, like, okay, somehow y'all know my so-called slave name. So what? I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm supposed to care. I found out my Jason. Yeah. What the fuck do I care? You guys are a bunch of stupid assholes, man.
His name is.
Oh, this is oh shit. Wait, hold on. I gotta say that. I was looking for that stuff on this shit.
So-called slave name. So what? Jason. Yeah.
Name is Jason Windorse.
His name is.
Jason Windorse.
Jason Windhorse.
That's what he had me. But I was talking about, yeah, the white woman, I like dealing with the white woman. You got that right, I like dealing with the white woman. Guess what? I was with a white woman last night. Okay, nigga, faggot. Yeah, I was with a white woman last night. Okay, now anyways, right? You got something here, read it, brother. This
ain't the video.
19 verse. I'm gonna tell. Maybe that shit is hidden, but that's hidden. Maybe that shit is hidden, but that's it. I'm gonna be with the white woman again. That's right. It says it. I ain't gonna be with the nigga woman. I'll probably say it. If I ain't gonna get the white woman, I'll be with them. I'm getting tired of their ass too, but I'll still deal with them. The Puerto Rican woman, my first love.
Uh-oh.
I'm getting tired of this shit too, man.
That might be Judah Nazareth Daddy.
Right now, I just want to deal with my Edomite woman right now.
Oh shit, you might be right.
Yeah.
And I'm not a
Carl, yo, Judah Nazareth, is that your daddy?
This goddamn language that's coming out of my mouth right now is an abomination.
Shem is the father of the Negro race. When we come out of the Israelites, black Hispanic.
Yeah, I thought that could have been the video, but it wasn't. Damn, what is that damn video? But anyway, let me tell you about it. I'll get it. I'll show it on another show. But if you go to, a lot of you probably already know. Probably know about the video. Some of you probably don't. That's new to the whole Hebrew Israelite YouTube community and stuff. But if you go back and see, you cracking jokes now. If I crack some jokes, somebody gonna be mad. Now, if you go to that video, you look at the logo of the biker gang. It has a top hat with the number 13 on it. Now, when you go to number 13, well, I mean, not fucking number 13, but the top hat. That top hat symbolizes somebody. In the whole witchcraft, like occult, like type of thing. You know what I'm talking about, Shamian?
The top hatter, I'm not too familiar with that. That's English magic. I'm not too familiar with that type of circle.
Baron Smetty. I believe that's how you pronounce the last name. Baron Smetty. You ever heard of that?
Nah, that's new to me. Like I said, I don't know much of
You never seen they deal with it with voodoo. You ever seen like the people, they say a lot of people that like the fake tattoos and shit, they would have like the skull with the top hat.
Yeah.
That's Baron Smetty.
Huh.
It's a black man. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna tell you the definition. Get nothing wrong here. Okay, Baron Smetty. All right. The god of life and death. Okay, to Wikipedia here. Oh, because I'm in the video part. Shit. Okay. And you was right. Baron is Smetty is an English name too. Okay. Baron Samedi, Baron Samedi, or Bawan Samedi, or Bawan Semedi is one of the Loa of Haitian voodoo. Samedi is a Loa of the dead, along with bearing numerous other incarnations, bearing Simtemeri, bearing Lacrosse, bearing Criminel. He is synchronized with Saint Martin de Porres. He is the head of the Goody family of Loa. And this is, let me share the screen on this so y'all can see it.
Yo, I'm gonna drop out. I'll see you in the comment boards, all right?
All right, yo. Yeah, I'm about to get close it up anyway.
All right, peace.
Peace, yo. Thanks for coming on, bro. Willie Grist, you still with me over here, Willie Grist?
No,
All right, as you can see here. Shit, I gotta move out of my way. The Veve for it is pretty interesting. You see Judah Nazar's goddamn clone. His like you see here, this is like also the symbol of Saturn. If you can, I don't know if you guys can see my wand, but if you see the Veve, which is like the drawing, the design, and let's see like the two coffins with the cross and stuff. But if you look next to the crosses, they look like the little Freemason things. That's also like a symbol for Satan or a symbol for Saturn. Also, I don't know if that what it represents in this Veve or whatever, however this thing works, but that's interesting too, along with the cross. And this is what we looks like. Let me move this thing back here. That's a horrible picture of him. Shit, off my screen. Okay, go back to this thing here. Samedi. Actually, Baron Samedi, wasn't he in that in James Bond? Willie Grist.
no, no. I never really got into James Bond.
No, not the movie. I meant like James Bond, the video game. Wasn't there a black dude with a top hat or something in one of those games? I thought Baron Samedi was in that shit.
No, that was
Golden. You know what I'm talking about? The shooting.
Yeah, you're talking about GoldenEye.
Yeah.
What the hell is his name? Hold on, let me look it up.
I could have swore he was in that shit. All right, here's a Baron Samedi images here. I'll share with you guys. Close that up. Shout out to Chris Harris. Yeah, tonight. I tied up. Okay, share the screen. Damn, I just got a taste for some ice cream from somewhere. I don't know how I got that, but shit. But this is Baron Samedi. I know you guys have seen this person before. Like video games, TV, and stuff like that. Especially with the Haitian, or no, I don't think it's necessarily Haitian, but it might be. The Mardi Gras. You see this character used in Mardi Gras a lot also. So yeah, that's Baron Smitty. I can't think of the damn biker gang that Rakar is in. It's I can't think of the name, but it's a Hispanic biker gang. It's like mostly like a Puerto Rican biker gang from New York. And like they're known for like running drugs and guns and shit like that. I can't think of the name. It's on the tip of my tongue, but it's time to head up on out of here. Thanks for all you viewers and stuff for watching. Let's see here. Yaquah for coming on. We gotta get you on the show, Yaquah. I know the time zone be Vagos.
Odd Job was the dude with the top hat.
Odd Job?
Odd Job. He was the shortest one. Everybody used to fight over that dude. He was the shortest one.
Does he look like Baron Smitty though? Is that the?
He was I don't know what Baron Smitty looked like, but Odd Job looked like a short Chinese, fat Chinese guy.
Oh no, that's not it. Vagos? Is Vagos a character in the game, or I don't know what Vagos is.
No, Vagos is a biker gang.
Oh, no, it wasn't a Vagos. Is that the fuck? Damn, what the fuck is the name of that gang, man?
You know Vagos is a biker gang, right?
Nah, I don't know. It's the damn. What's the name of that gang, man? Wait, hold on. Let me see it. GMS biker gang.
Why'd you be like the Bucky Eli?
The name of the gang is the shit. Wait, I'm on the images. It should pop up in here, though. Somewhere. I know somebody know the damn name of the biker gang that's watching. And I've seen that picture like 100,000 times, yo. The name is on the tip of my tongue. It drives me crazy. All right, this is a picture of him on the bike. Maybe this brother here saying in this video.
About his word. And the name of the lesson is called GMS Rakar, Outlaw Motorcycle Gang Member Rebuke. All right. And oh yeah, Rakar, we're not done with you, man. All right. Now in this video, this is just another layer of rebuke on the outlaw motorcycle gang member who calls himself an apostle. All right. Now, if you look on the screen, this is Rakar on a motorcycle, and he has on a vest. All right. This vest is what got you and Great Millstone in the trouble y'all in today. All right. Now, shout outs to Sicarii. They the first ones that broke this information out a few years back in regards to this dude being involved in an outlaw motorcycle club. So they basically kicked the door open in regards to Rakar being in an outlaw motorcycle club. Me and my brother knocked the hinges off the door.
Is it the Outlaws? Is that the name?
Came to this outlaw motorcycle club information. Because the one thing that we seen that nobody else still today.
I guess it is the Outlaws. That's why I wanted to say. I thought it was something different. But Outlaw Biker Gang, New York. Outlaws. I think it is the Outlaws. No, Outlaws is like another gang. That's like a white people gang. That's not it. Can't be. Wait, this will tell me right here.
Brooklyn Kings?
Nope.
I don't know. I'm about to go to sleep, man.
All right. Yeah, I say it for another day. You guys can find that shit out on your own. Pick me up. Put it in the comment boards if you guys remember. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Shamian, I'm always in here. Hell yeah. I was like, Shamian, you want to go in and do the natzarah ass? It's like, hell yeah. Thanks, Willie Grip, for coming on tonight.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Yeah, and we're gonna play on the way up out of here and shit. Hoodwink, because this is what the people
During these ceremonies,
so it's Killer B, the goddamn witch finder general. You got a witch, I'll burn their motherfucking asses up with fire.
Jesus loves you.
What did they say about the devil? About Lucifer?
Have a good night, y'all. We'll have another episode of the Tape Show.
Cats always fall victim. See right through your prism and send them to the dark. Saw mesmerized by the heart. Where them demons go? To everyone who you call bro or call bro. That's why cats around me, you know. Y'all wanna put y'all in a box. Even insulting ZZ block. Calling cops on brothers just for talking to another. Mercy be upon all mothers. Praise y'all cause the devils can't touch us. We wanna say we bad abroad? No. With your own words caught. You try and hide what you bought. I'm a Judah, I'm nothing. Funny how nothing got their minds bugging. Just like you stole Christmas. But they mad cause you won't bear false witness. They duck, touch, and flip for the gymnast. Look how the legion move. Self-proclaimed cut paste crews. Wisdom say avoid fools. Cause if they don't listen, you the stooge. There's a difference between firm and niggerish. Firm rebuke is what the sentence is. Take it back to hip hop. Not oversized wooden flip flops. They falling down off the tip top. Rick Ross is better off on the beat like Primo's. Yahweh's words, man, do we need those? They save souls. Snatch your mind out of control. Stand bold and no foes. They geek out on no goes. And they miss your rest. Balance checks so the wicked get it even. Even distribution, letdowns and bruising. Now your cleavers are heathen because he fell off what you're teaching. I'm chilled out like a seal beaching. Enjoy the warm sun, not speaking, not preaching. Watch Allah do the reaching. Because the answers that you were seeking. Find your way home. Here's the beacon. See the light here. Word, turn home. Y'all follow. A lot of cats out here traumatized. These mind control. You know what I'm saying? Gotta wait. But always know. If Yahweh fights, praise Yah. Those who have not. Don't be worried about what others got. Word. Look what he give you. Look at the wealth we have within. You know what I mean? He fills up your temple. Not any man. Wisdom. That's the word. All praise to Yah, who is Allahai. Head nod. Thanks for the beat. Drops the bell. Drops the bell selection. Thanks for the track.
You're all crazy, man. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Y'all have a good morning. Dwight, y'all crazy.